Johnny, obviously free throws were a huge key for you guys today. Just looked like your girls were comfortable all along in this setting.
You know, on average for the year as a team, we've shot above 70. And normally if you got a team shooting 70, then, you know, you're very successful. We've had some up and down games, but for the most part, we've shot them really well. You know, each individual has shot them really well, okay? And I just thought that we are mentally tough enough to make those down the stretch.
On the momentum going into the fourth.
For me, it helps with me, like my confidence. I knew going into this, I've never played in this type of atmosphere since this is my first time. So I knew shots weren't going to fall early, but if I kept shooting, they were. And I felt like that gave us the confidence to keep going into the fourth.
Did you call bank on that shot, or did it just kind of?
No, I should have.
Molly, how Karina finished with 15 points. I don't remember how many you had at halftime, but how did you manage to get on track there in the second half?
Well, I want to win, so obviously I just, get my ball and I'm going through them. Whatever I could do, because I didn't keep the momentum going. If we get a fast pace, my team does way better. And so I was trying to help our team, and when we get those points, those buckets, when we get our defense, everything works and
Oh, it's as I've said for years, when we start spring practice, we're practicing for a state championship. And I hope that never ever sounds cocky or arrogant or anything like that. We're practicing to play on that Saturday. And out of the last 6 times that we didn't make it over here, I look back and I feel like that 3 of them we should have been here and could have come over and won some games. Now the others were kind of tough, but we still had a good enough team that we could have made a shot here or a block out there or a foul shot here. And I just still think that you just go out there, and I hate to say it this way, you play that one game at a time. And it doesn't matter if it's been 5 years or if it's been 55 years. I know that it depends on the players because the coaching is pretty much the same all the time. And I know in '97 was the first time that we brought a team over here in 25 years. And that team came in and they thought, we're gonna play the best we can play. And at halftime in the finals that year, we had the game tied. So we had a shot to win a state championship after not being here for 25 years. So a lot of times they say, Gatlinburg-Pittman was here last year. Gatlinburg-Pittman was here and they won their first game. So they've got that under their belt. That's great, that's good. And that helps, but what kind of mindset, how mentally tough are they? Do they have it in their guts right here to come out and win? And it's a team by team. You can't compare this team. Is this the best team you've ever had? Is this most athletic? How's Molly compared to those? How's she compared with Molly and so forth? You're comparing yourself to you, and that's the bottom line. And if you can walk in the dressing room after the game is over with, and you look in the mirror and you can face yourself, you won. No matter what the score is, you can face yourself and say, that's the best I had. That's the best I had. We lose by 1 point and I missed a block out and they got a put back. You can't look yourself in the face. You can't do that. So that's the biggest thing that I think that I have tried to instill in my players. And
Still get jitters before state game?
if you don't get nervous, it's time to quit. whether it's playing, coaching, or anything, if it's the first game of the year and you're not nervous about it, it's time to quit. If it's the first round of the district tournament and you've beat a team 50 both times you played and you're not nervous, it's time to quit. And I've always believed that.